Now, Clyde, we're going to have to behave ourselves because the cat is away. So the question is, will the mice be playing?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't really think we're mice, and minotaurs aren't really cats. They're minotaurs.
Well, I was going with the of mice or men. You work with me, Clyde, not against me. Well, you remember all those times we were rebel streaming?
Yes.
I feel like fondly. I feel like we've gone over to the dark side now. We're in control of the mothership.
No, actually, you've gone to the dark side. I'm just following you.
Well, you know what? Wherever you go, I shall follow. And in fact, you brought me here. This whole deal is your fault. The entire thing.
So you volunteering, you taking it upon yourself to take this. When Archie said, "Well, I'm just going to go ahead and travel to Vietnam and fuck off and just fuck everybody off,"
well,
you're the one who kind of jumped in there. You're the one. You were kind of like, yeah.
Guys, ranchers yelling at me right now. So look, if we
I'm not even yelling. I'm just grouse. This is grousing.
I know this is basic. This is ranchers basic level. But look, Clydesy. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's take it all the way back to Friday Night Live with Clive, where it was just you and Archie.
Yes.
And then one day, you said to Archie, "Hey, we should get Goldberg on," didn't you? Didn't you?
No, I don't think so. I think it was Archie's fault.
Oh no, you're lying right now.
Possibly.
Be careful that you don't knock over your laptop with your nose.
Just about.
Hey, you know what? What did Tinkerbell say to Pinocchio?
What? Lie. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Lie.
Tell the truth. Tell a lie. Tell the truth. Tell a lie.
Gotcha. What are you drinking? For free. For free, I might add.
It's I mean, maybe we'll get a stupid chat. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. I think we're here just to entertain the punters so that they don't have too much of an Archie.
Negroni, please.
Exactly. That's what we got going on here is a Negroni. It is not politically correct, the name of this drink. On the one hand, on the other hand, it is Italian. So I think we can be forgiven.
Yeah.
Anyway, you dragged me into this. You told Archie to have me on, and that started this whole chain of events.
That's fun. I can drag you up. Let's leave right now.
You know what? We should do that. We should just leave it run.
Yep.
If we're lucky, like Narc or HR will come, and then we can just leave them the whole stream and just give them an hour.
Huh.
Of course, they might burn it down. So
they would.
I think they might.
And then I would feel guilty for reasons I can't really explain.
No, you wouldn't.
You're right, I would.
You know why?
I might feel bad later on, maybe.
Because he has no friends. Isn't that the one,
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, here we are. So I don't know how, I think we're planning on maybe an hour. I doubt we'll go much more than an hour, but
good.
What do you mean good?
I don't even want to go an hour. Let's face it. I want to fit it. Look, why should we fit more effort in than he does?
Well, we might have a surprise guest or two. Let me just make sure I sent out the invitations. I did do. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to get too many guests, and but listen, hey, maybe we will.
Not really. We're hated. Let's be honest. The trolls hate us.
Honestly, I feel I'm just going to throw. I don't know how to look. There's a lot I don't know how to do, so I don't know how to pin the link. I'm just going to throw the link up for any of the peanut gallery inhabitants who want to come and join us. But I don't really know who is more unpopular. Me or Terry Bolton? Who do you? Because you're kind of beloved.
I'm kind of what?
You're beloved. These fucking guys love you, and
no, you're confusing everyone with Jefferson Exotic.
There are one. Well, okay, it is true. You do have an admirer. And you have your Jefferson Exotic. I have my SR Bell. But in general, if you read the comments, I feel like the guys, are very fond of you, and I feel like they basically can't stand me. And fortunately, I have a very tough skin. I have a thick outer shell. But I don't understand what what am I doing wrong, Clyde? Maybe you can give me sort of some whatchamacallit,
pointers,
personality pointers. Yeah,
you're right. I could.
Well, you know, Bradley, I would run a poll if I knew how to do it. But I usually just sit here and push a few buttons and let Archie do the hard stuff, you know?
No, wait. Are you thinking that we're going to sit here and then just not get any super chats and won't ever be asked back ever again?
See, we have a
Oh,
super
God
chat.
damn it.
And well, not only do we have a super chat, but it requires us to do something. It says poll update, please. Tan, you better call me on WhatsApp because I don't know.
Well, actually, Ted, why don't you come on the stream?
I sent him the link because
Yep.
Tan, you put a poll up because I know you have keys. Put a poll up and then you give the update, man, because I don't know how to do it.
Yes. And then also we have plausible deniability.
Fair point. I'm just looking to see if there's a button that says poll, and I don't think there. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know how to bloody do it. And I'm afraid to muck around with the settings for fear.
Oh, please, muck around with the settings.
No.
What's the worst that could happen?
You know, the last thing Archie said to me on the live stream, when he was logging out on Monday, when I said, all right, I'll
Okay, just go onto YouTube, into the live stream on your phone.
No. I don't think I have keys on my phone. I just have it on StreamYard. I'm afraid to blow up. The channel. Because Archie said to me, I trust you. Because there are things that I could do, which would...
Like, for instance, I could get my Luger and show everybody.
Don't say that word. Anyway...
I'm sorry, my Nazi handgun.
Your Nazi handpiece. Excuse me. Yeah, you're not making it better. Anyway...
My Pistola.
Well, we need to observe the propriety of the terms of service. So,
look, I'm just talking about a firearm that was used by Nazis. Okay?
Anyway, so Tan, help me out. Throw up a poll. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to find it. And
I'm starting my first bathroom break of the night.
Wow, that's pretty quick. Are you going to take me with you, or
no?
Plop, plop. You know what?
Plop, plop, yes. Fizz, fizz.
Does your turds like kiss you goodbye?
Yes.
Little splish splash kiss goodbye. How big of a heart on? No, I don't. I'm here for you, Dirk. I'm just here for you.
No, on the other hand, now if you guys want me to show my Luger, please got something.
Dirk, you should come on. Here, look. Come on. You can berate me in person. You can explain the horribleness of me to me. Yeah. And if you guys want less of me, we just need more of you. Go poop, Clyde, and then come back.
I didn't say I was going to poop. I said bathroom break.
All right, well, go on. Or come back. Or stay with us. Oh, the poll is currently running. I don't even know how to check the results of the poll.
I don't see a poll. Well, wait. Let me go into...
Maybe it's on YouTube. I don't know. I'm on StreamYard, so I don't know how
Let me go. I will go look on YouTube. Which is
Super Chat if you play one of my songs. I don't know what your songs are. And if they're copyrighted, and I get Archie in trouble. So
that would be.
I could just see. I tell Archie. I tell Darth Nagels, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then I play, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and I get the whole channel shut down.
Well, that would be fun.
You'll see the poll. I don't see the poll. I don't know how to do the poll. I don't know anything about a poll.
You don't know nothing about Birth of No Babies, Miss Scarlett.
Don't, Missy Scarlett. I do.
All right, I'm going to mute my microphone real quick.
Why, you don't want to give us a Clive stream?
Yeah.
Well, Rich mentioned this was an answer to when I said I think I'm the most hated individual on this live stream. And let's see, he says Terry is growing on him. And you know what? Honestly, me too, because I couldn't stand him at first, but I have really come to enjoy Mr. Terry Bolton. I have indeed. Well, we had somebody who was going to join us, and then they bailed really quickly. They probably thought better of it.
Just an outbreak of self-respect.
That's bad for business over here at the Archie Luxury Channel. All right, Clyde. Well, look, and I'm going to say this in my best Archie Luxury. I'm going to channel him. So, what are you doing? What's happening? What are you getting? Oh, here we go. Oops.
Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show.
I am your host.
It's funny, Mark. There's very few people who actually remember the old Adrikos intro.
I love that guy.
I only met him like once. I think Clyde introduced me to him like on Facebook or something like that. I only spoke to the guy once. He was cool though. I liked his show.
He was wonderful. And I mean, I never met him in person, but listen, he was the guy who I could call and say, I made the video. How do I upload it? Like, what do I do?
Wait, who's this?
Andy Hunter.
Enrico's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was on once, but I've talked to him on the phone a number of times.
He was a terrific guy.
Yep.
And I mean, he had that very abrasive, fuck you, knock this off, dare you to knock this off my shoulder, persona on YouTube. But in actuality, he was a soft, gentle, sweet man, unlike you,
I
Tan.
gotta be completely honest with you. I love butt fuckers.
Tan, you are the same on air or off air, but Andy was different. He was.
Yep.
And by the way, Mark, this is the poll that we have running. We've been running this since the start of the show, and you don't even know how to find a poll, Mark. What is this?
I don't. Well, you're the one who gave me the keys, and you never taught me how to use them.
All right, here's the poll, Mark, for you to read out for the crew.
All right, let's see. Who is your favorite show host? Goldberg. Hey, I got 38%. That is so much more.
That's
than
actually
I
not
thought.
bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, no, truly.
Patrick,
New Bros Show, 62%. I think you should just ask who are the most hated, punters in the verse. Like, obviously, I'm not going to be the best host, but I want to know.
The reason I said that was Patrick's doing a show after this, and you guys said you're only doing about an hour, so I'm like, we can link to old Patrick, and the crew could say who is the best host.
Or we could link to Patrick now. Put this down.
We could do that, but Tan the man, I got to ask myself.
What's up?
What would Jesus do? In other words, what would Archie want to do? Would Archie want to link to someone who's pinching the links? I just don't know if he'd want to do that. Do you?
The difference is that Patrick's show is more like he reviews like C-list celebrities and like TMZ type shit. It has nothing to do with the watch stuff.
Listen, it has to be better than this stream that's happening right now.
You guys are bringing in the money here, guys. We're reading some super chats or what?
But what I feel like is
I'll be right back.
Bye. Clyde, we're gonna miss you blowing your nose and sucking your phlegm on live on camera because you can't be bothered to hit the button, the phlegm button.
I actually miss when Clyde used to read out the super chats. That was actually the best times.
Super chat. He'd get angry about it. Well,
I do have this link up, Mark. If you want to read the super chat.
Yeah, okay. What?
So Darth Nega sent. So he has a channel. Okay.
Okay. Is it an original copyright free song?
I think it's all good.
I guess. Listen. I'm Kingpin. I'm gonna leave this one in your hands. If you say it's good to go, it's good to go. But you're taking responsibility for what happens. Yes, I can. Add it
can you hear the audio from it or no?
No, not yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not working here. I'm on a new computer, so I'm gonna try to figure this out.
See, I have an excuse. I'm an old man. I don't know how to figure this shit out. You're a software guru.
Yeah, it says sure audio, but it's going through a different fucking audio. Audio.
In the meantime, while you're farting around with that, Basil's Beazles super sticker. Thank you, Basil's. Bezos.
Yes. It's the new review.
Darth Negus says it's good. I believe he's talking about.
Can you play it through the chat here? I'm gonna drop it in the private chat because my audio is it's playing out of my fucking laptop speakers, and
that's
I don't know. I got a new laptop, so.
All right, let me go to the private chat. I mean, it's going to open a new screen, but I don't know that I can.
Yeah, so you just share the.
It wants me to sign in to confirm my age. Might be inappropriate for certain users. The fuck is this? I don't even know if it's going to.
Why don't you watch it first? Why don't you watch it first and then give us a take?
It's called the Horned Beast of Brisbane version 1.
Hey, look, he's done some. I've seen some of his stuff.
I think I like it already.
Yeah, just have a look at it.
Hold on.
I'll hold it down. You can mute yourself and listen to it.
Give me a second. I'm going to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
On my phone, instead of through StreamYard, because it's just. All right, hold down the fort. I'll be back.
Yeah, take your time. I'll riff with the chat. We got Terry Boston. What's going on, Terry? Hop in the panel. We're chilling with Mr. Goldberg. Archie is on his way to, I think, Vietnam. And there's all kinds of fucking mayhem going on, Terry. Like, Archie's fighting with, holy fuck, Mark. I'm muting Mark. I muted you, Mark, so just unmute yourself when you're ready. yeah, so like Archie's like beefing Jamie Opulence right now, and and it's funny because I've seen all the messages, and it's like Jamie is like just saying, "Hey, like we're excited to see you in Vietnam," and Archie's like, "Why the fuck am I gonna go see people who don't even come on my show?" It's all kinds of drama, Terry. But look, if you're around, Terry, give us hop on the panel, talk to me and Mr. Goldberg, and we'll just keep the show going for a little bit because Patrick is live streaming after this, and I gotta link this fucker up over there. That's a good question, Terry. Is Archie still alive? I don't know, man. I don't know. He's on his way to Vietnam, and there's not very many friends out there. Easy Company is supposed to be hosting him, and it's kind of fucking MIA right now. What's going on, Clivers? Excellent sound effects today, guys. From Clive, the Minotaur Wrangler. Now, I did get a link from Goldberg, and he said, "Hey, why don't you hop on the show?" And look, I haven't talked to these two guys in a long time, so thought, why not? Let's see what's going on. Bradley asks, "Tan, do you think it's too risky to buy a Panerai 112 with an ETA movement in today's market? With super fakes and all that." I actually owned a 112. I've owned a triple one. I've owned a 112-005. And Clyde, did you own a 000 at one point? I think you did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What do you think, Clyde? I'll let you answer this one first.
Well, now keep in mind. Now here's the other thing. I mean, I actually think this is where Rolex is going right now, because I've been hearing more and more stuff reporting on super fakes.
This is what I get. So it's a lot of work for a little return. Sorry. Figure out a different way to share it, or maybe you can figure out, Tan, a different way to play it.
Super chat.
Yeah, it's let me just get to this Bradley question. We'll get to Curly super chat. Honestly, Bradley, I bought. Were you
tucking by your button?
Tucking and button. I bought a 112 a few years ago. So yeah, pretty recently, I would say. You just gotta know your shit. Like, you got to make sure that all the stuff is there. If you can get a receipt with it, oftentimes a lot of people are selling Panerais. They'll give you the original receipt. That does bring some validity to it. Buy from a trusted dealer, trusted source, David SW, those kind of guys, right?
Yeah, that's the big deal. Just don't buy from a random on eBay. I wouldn't do.
I bought from a trusted seller, Bradley. I had to. I think the mainspring broke on it, so I had to get it serviced. And
and you're able to do so easily. They're like, "Oh yeah, I've got like 15 of these springs in the back.
Absolutely."
Give me 5 minutes, and I'll be right back.
Clyde, my watchmaker usually takes a month and a half. Like, he had that watch back to me in a week.
I heard that. I heard that's what I was saying. The watchmaker's like, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Exactly. So, and that's another thing, Bradley, is I had a watchmaker that's close by, so it was a bit easier because he could obviously, see if it's a legit edit movement or not. So, you just got to be buyers beware. Buy from a trusted seller. I think it's fine. What you're describing has existed for a decade, so it's whatever. All right, there. Curly wants to hear you say the stupid chat.
Stupid chat. All right, Red Hots. Do I have to read it, Clyde?
Yeah. It's Curly, man. It's your Chicago brother.
Soft bottom Goldberg. I resent that remark. Wet blanket rancher. Locks
report. Locks report.
#1 news summary in the global watch community business. Mark, tell me about being the king of Rolex predictions before Watches and Wonders 3 years in a row. Well, I had a source, and I called that source Moneypenny. And I refused to identify that Moneypenny was a they them. And now this was before when you definitely assumed people's pronouns. Now, did you just assume my pronouns? We're getting a little bit more used to this wokeness. But I invented they them for Moneypenny because I didn't want to identify even the gender, because this individual, and as I always said, individual or committee of individuals had so much inside knowledge,
right,
that I had to be very, very careful about any way that I discussed Moneypenny, because it would have been very easy to triangulate their position from Rolex Geneva. And yet they had some really fantastic information, and then they went dry.
Actually, We need Jen Tingler on here. We need to get Tang back together.
I promised Mark I'd hop on if the Tingler hopped on, but Mark was kind enough to send me the link directly, so I can't turn that down.
Well, Mark, send the
he's not-
Tingler.
He's not, Clyde, you send it to him, but he's not gonna. Pretty sure he's not gonna. So, look who we have. You know what? I love the fact that you're here, Danny. Mostly because, let me get rid of this for a minute. I love the fact that you're here. Mostly because Archie has been trying like hell to get you in.
Okay, he hops on when Archie's not here.
Oh, all right. I didn't know.
Yeah, but he only wants to come on when Archie's not here, and I understand that. Believe it or not, I respect that.
I am enjoying the burqa.
Burqa.
Man, did you guys see Danny's State of the Collection video?
No.
Well, you should play it, Tan, because I myself have not. But look, just to finish up on this one.
Durka.
Yeah. So anyway, Moneypenny went dry on me, and I lost my source or my sources or my they them. And I don't know. I have often said that they were that their position was triangulated and that they are being kept alive in a medical coma, chained to a radiator in a basement somewhere in Geneva, Switzerland. But it was an incredible source, very plugged in. And it was a legitimate source, but it went dry, sadly. Super chat, Clyde. You want to read it?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, I shall do it for you. Pretty. Tan, Galacticus, Mark, or Lux as the most powerful Marvel villain.
So he's saying Galactus, not Galacticus. He spelled it wrong. He means Galactus.
Oh.
I don't actually. He may have spelled it right. Galactus, Mark, or Lux is the most powerful Marvel villain. I don't think Mark's a villain per se. I think people just don't like Mark. I think there's a bit different between him being a villain. You know, maybe he's like maybe an anti-hero there, Dirk. I'll give Mark the anti-hero. Like Venom.
That's like the nicest thing you ever said to me, Tan.
You're the anti-hero.
Yeah, but you only have nothing to fear from him if you're a log.
That's true. So I'm going to go with Lux on this one, Dirk. I think Lux is the most powerful Marvel villain. And then you got one more super chat from Howdy from Texas, an OG there, Mark.
The OGs are back. Howdy from Texas. Well, thanks for. Oh yes, the Cardinals. The Cardinals are in charge. Notice there's no JV. Junior varsity is long fucking gone.
So Danny had a Batman on the Batgirl, right? Batgirl on the screen. If it was a Batgirl, Batman. I don't know. Let me go back.
Pass the keys.
Batgirl. Danny with a Batgirl.
Tan has the keys. Tan has the power.
Danny has a Batgirl. He's got a Explorer.
Now, why is that bracelet just like sitting in a corner? And why does it say top? Are you afraid that you'll forget which is the top of the bucket and which is the bottom?
Ooh.
Yeah. There's a Planet Ocean.
Can I have a large milkshake, 2 cheeseburgers, and some chicken nuggets, please, Mark?
Yes, you may.
You look like you're ready to serve me food.
Because of my drive-through.
Yeah.
My drive-through equipment.
We got the. I think we got this. We got the Omega here on the screen, and the next one, Clivers, you're gonna like because you have one very similar to this one here.
Now, the wart does not bother me on that because you wear it a little, you forget it's there. But some people bitch about the wart.
This is the one Clivers is gonna. He's gonna appreciate. Where the hell did he go?
Now,
red sub.
Very nice. Even if it is an aluminum bezel. Is that the bracelet sitting there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, why does it say top? So you remember which end is up, or how's that work? Gravity is not doesn't come natural to you.
Mark, as a gay man, you should know why it says top.
Oh, are you? Okay, very interesting. We'd have to arm wrestle. We'd have to shoot rock paper scissors.
That was a stupid answer for me to say. I can't even remember why it says top there.
That's a good answer.
I can't even remember why I did it. There was actually a reason, though.
There was a reason, and
there were because there's another sticker somewhere saying bottom as well.
What's really interesting to me?
Is
that you're English, but you barely know the language.
Mark, I give you your language.
There were another.
That's because you Americans think everyone from England is in London.
But the grammar, the pronunciation is going to vary, but the grammar is, supposed to be.
And a grammar.
Danny, is this the 93150? Is it the later bracelet or is it the original?
No, it's it's the original bracelet, but I've
Wait.
got the thingy clasp on it.
Now,
Did
do
you
you have the 14270?
Wait.
The Explorer 1? I don't know. I think he has got a.
The 39mm Explorer.
He's got a 39. Yeah. It's a Mark
Okay.
II.
Because you
Is-
realize the 14270 is the original fuck off watch of 2018, right?
That's true. That is true.
This is the
That
Mark.
was a good year. We were so innocent and sweet and pre-pandemic.
You know what's funny, Danny? I don't know what it is. Even the 40 is still like it's not perfect. I don't know what it is. The 39 and the 40 is just you wear the 36. Yeah, it's small, but it feels proportional. I don't know, Clive. Have you ever tried that like the 39 or the 40 out? Because something off. And
Yeah, I had the 40 for a little bit. I thought it. Yeah,
it's hard to
I
explain.
thought it's a lot. I thought it was better than the 39.
Clyde does not like a watch over 33 mil.
I couldn't tell much of a difference between the 30 because this is a Mark II, right, Danny? So
Yeah.
the Mark I is the T-Rex hands and the gold 369. Yeah, the Mark I. Sorry. Yeah, that's a bit different. I always like the Mark I. It's a bit quirky. I think Timely Behavior has a Mark I, but Danny's got some solid watches, man. I forgot he had the Batgirl and he got the 16.
The Redline sub is like kind of amazing.
Yeah, you dropped off, Clyde. I'll bring it back up here on the screen.
You see, here's how you keep the two straight. See, the Mark I was the original Mark, and he had more trouble grabbing young boys because their hands were too short.
Do we have to keep them straight? You know, it's a good mnemonic, Clyde. It's a good mnemonic.
Yeah.
Good way to remember.
More like a moronic in this case, but sure.
We got Kesslowitz in the chat who says, "Shout out to the OG homies." Man, I wish you could get Donnie Haynes on the shit.
Well, okay, so I talk to Don regularly.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hey Siri, call Don Haynes on speaker.
Yeah, see if you can get him on. I talked to him like yesterday, in fact, and he said he has zero interest. No, and no. Matt Stevens told me he'd rather gouge out his own eyes with his thumbs. And Jen Tingler, there's no way he's coming. I also sent a link to Hisham, but I'm sure Jen has got better things to do.
Nah, it's too early for Sham. He can do the Archie morning show.
Well, sometimes he's up because he's got insomnia.
He answered, and then I think he heard the live stream in the background. He just hung up.
Like, yeah, I told you.
So Clivers, Danny ended up getting a 16.8. Danny, is it a Mark V, Mark IV? Do you remember?
Can't remember. Do you know what? I had it on today as well. I ain't got it on at the minute.
Yeah, send me when you get a chance, send me a screenshot of the dial. I can tell you from.
It's worse because it's probably because he heard Tan's voice, and Tan is the one who struck him, who gave him the name Don G. O'Loyd.
Don G. O'Loyd, yeah.
Clyde, I always thought that was you.
No,
I called him the Dungaloid, but then Tans took it a step further, Don G. O'Loyd.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Which actually,
It might be a Mark IV off the top of my head.
Yeah, the Mark IV is you kind of have the equal sign between the A and the R. Where I think the Mark V is right aligned with the A or something like that. Yeah. All kinds of nuances, Mark, in your favorite fucking brand. Rolex.
Slightly special Rolexes.
You know, all these mark this and mark that. I never pay attention to any of that. Although I have a Pepsi.
Mark Goldberg's.
Mark Goldberg, yeah.
It was a little
because as we know, Mark's not really special or original or inventive. They sure as hell can't. Wait, are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Well, to me, a Pepsi is a Pepsi, but apparently there's 4 different iterations of them, depending
on
the bezel color, whether the 4 is flat or not, where the crown is. Sometimes spacing in the letters, superlative chronometer, they might space it a little differently.
I always thought that was the coolest part, Mark, was how much
in railroad or dashes or railroad tracks.
Yeah, all that. Whether there's an equal sign and whether the F goes of the level of the other letters. I don't know. I just I don't know.
I find it a bit endearing in a different time when Rolex they were making their manufacturing wasn't as tight vertically and they had to go source from different places, right?
Back when it was cool. Well, I don't think it was so much. Here's what I heard. Who knows what's correct? I don't really think it was just very random variations in manufacturing. I think it was internal code so that they could decipher what dial was from when. You know, particularly now, because all the serial numbers are scrambled, so they can't just tell necessarily from it.
Yeah. Back in the day, I guess, but
But we're talking. You're also talking about about Panerai, which I thought was kind of interesting because, and I think Rolex is almost to the same point where Panerai was. You have to be careful about the ETA Panerais. You have to be careful about the ETA Panerais because Panerais were so inflated. They were charging so much more in excess of what it actually cost to manufacture that the people that were making the replicas or the homo ages could literally get the exact correct parts and make it themselves just as well with the same parts that Panerai did and still undercut them.
So that's why he was concerned about the ETA version of Panerai.
Exactly.
Yeah, but let's be real, guys. Like Panerai themselves have posted fakes on their own IG. Like they themselves cannot tell some of these apart. So
Rolex, come on, let's get off this because Rolex doesn't even certify something's authentic anymore.
no, neither is a Panerai, dude. You go to some fucking Panerai spots, they won't authenticate shit.
No, but Rolex won't either. The only way you could halfway, and I think they're even catching on. It used to be, you'd say, "Well, I need to verify this for insurance purposes."
Look, I'd say the basic answer to Bradley is nothing's foolproof, right? Like, yeah, you could even buy from David SW, and maybe you have a problem with one of the watches. Like, it can happen. You just gotta get checked. Yeah, you gotta get.
It could be a Franken watch. It could be they stripped it down and used some of the parts.
Yeah, it's kind of you're rolling the dice, but your chances of that not happening is, probably lowest at a trusted dealer, and that's the way I'd say is if you really want to go down that road, spend a bit more money, go to David SW. He'll make it right if it's fucked up.
Or get a certified pre-owned. Rolex certified pre-owned.
Oh yeah, but
it's like normal used except cuntier.
what a premium you pay for that bullshit.
Oh yeah. And Rolex does not mind. Well, I assure you, Rolex does not mind one fucking bit.
No, they did it to put their ADs. They did it for the ADs because the ADs had no inventory, and the gray market was getting all the glory. So, CPO was.
I thought the original.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Sergey Danny or is this Terry?
I thought the original plan. I thought the original plan of doing that was so it cuts out the grey market dealers. So they were meant to be actually cheaper.
Yeah. Oh well, no, it was never intended to be cheaper, but I think it had dual intent. One was to put the AD into the gray market business so that the AD could make some profit. Number one, and I'm sure Rolex gets a piece of it too for certifying.
Well, it's the only way you could buy pre-owned and just have and be almost know that you're being covered.
Super chat, Archie, who?
TB.
Well, he'll be back. He'll be back. The only problem is we don't really know when. And Tan has sworn to me that he will get out of the hotel room and go gonzo and show us around Vietnam a little bit and just
really
show us.
Goldberg, come on, you don't believe that bullshit?
No, I don't.
No.
What the fuck does this guy do all day? Like, I asked him that. I'm like, okay, why can't you just fucking turn on the camera if you're walking down the street or some shit? Like, what the fuck does he do all day?
Because he's mongering.
Okay.
Mrs. Strange there, but these fuckers. Hi, that Ten's cunt. He don't come on anymore and send me money like, you go fuck yourself, Ten.
That's basically what he said to Jamie and Dodger. He's like, you fuckers don't come on my show, so why would I go see you in Vietnam? I told Archie, like, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
well, the problem is,
what's he do all day? 2 words: lady, boys.
4 floors of whores.
I mean, we have seen his search history get leaked off the stream. We've seen people screenshot it. Him looking for old ladies in Brisbane or some shit. So
I actually think it would be interesting if he would film every meal. Like
he probably does. He probably does.
He used to do that, but he should just do it live. I don't understand why he's. Well, one thing I've discovered over the years is the thing that Archie hates even more than work is ideas. Because if you give him an idea, it implies that he's got to make an effort to do something, and as Clyde said, that goes against his effortless, entitled sense of, But weirdly, he has created a verse, and who among us can say that we've done the same?
Yeah, it just attracts a bunch of deadbeats, and we fucking run the asylum now.
Hey, do not talk about Darth Nagus like that, or Loose Tooth, or P-Cars, or
Ooh.
SRL.
Or Mark Goldberg, or
these are, these are some of the, these are salt of the earth people who are, bankers and.
oh yeah, 100 fucking Good Samaritans in the chat.
But
too.
it also,
lawyers
but it
and-
also explains why the world's in such a fucking terrible state, does it not?
The idea of working. This is true. I'd say Loose Tooth.
Says Clyde Anderson, putting criminals back on the street daily.
Man, I mean,
you know?
I'll never forget Clyde telling me the story of how someone tried to pay him off with a fake panerai. Like, that is fucking genius.
Yep.
I don't remember the story because somebody better tell me.
Counselor?
Well, I could, but I will log off and I'll tell you tomorrow.
It's a good story.
I'm gonna have an unboxing to do soon.
Soon as in today, or soon as
no,
this week?
No.
well, okay. So today I can reveal.
And I'm gonna bring this up. I'm not gonna quit talking about it. I'm still in love with this. My two Gerard Perregaux.
Perregaux.
There he is.
But Clyde,
Fucking love those things.
are they as good as this Chinese shitter that came today? This skin diver homage. This.
Always.
Let's look at the loom. There, it's
It
actually
almost looks like a
glacis.
glacis. Yeah.
It's a CQ homage. Look how thick the loom isn't applied. It is. I think it's 3D.
3D.
Mark, what
Three,
fuck
well,
is that?
3D printed.
What the fuck is that? What the
Super chat.
3D numbers? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah,
man?
yeah. They're super thick, so
Okay.
they go like crazy.
Super
Super
chat.
chat.
All right, hey, come on, Archie's just a tiny bit entitled.
That's why he's-
tiny little, yeah.
That's why he's mad that Jamie and that's not meeting up because he's not getting his dinner paid for him. That's the only reason he's
No.
mad.
Exactly.
Now,
But
Terry. Now, let me answer this question right below by Terry from Terry Boston.
All
Why
right.
are employees who work at Walmart so incompetent? Now, Terry is in Arkansas, right?
Wait, we're not up. I don't know where are you?
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Let's get through this, Clyde.
All right.
Watch Collectors 1990 prediction on how long AC3 can squeeze the juice. I don't know.
Well, wait. There's only one of them. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I think
No,
Oh,
we're not
you
talking about me.
you said juice. My bad.
Yeah,
I mean, he's at the Continental Buffet fucking passing out free juice and shampoo, man.
I mean, look, what he has to do is not that easy to just sit there, and he can do it all by himself. I mean, he likes having a panel, obviously, but
Well, I have a little bit of a lazy, indolent day with the daughter and granddaughter.
yeah, but Clyde, it would be very hard if I have you. I can shoot the shit for an hour or two. I just couldn't do it all by myself, and fucking he can.
You want to know something funny about this comment, Mark? So Archie on the stream, like I don't know, like a week ago, was like, I don't know why I keep seeing
yeah.
I don't know why I keep seeing AI videos about like IT jobs going away. It's because I was fucking on his account and I started searching that shit just so they would pop up on his fucking. So that's why like Curly's like, this is and that's actually true. He does, because I can see it on his account, some kind of the 50 life catastrophe videos. But yeah, man, just to fuck with him, I was like, you know what? He's talking about quitting and going back to IT, so I sent him a bunch of videos about AI taking over IT jobs, and now he's scared again.
I think that's very funny because every once in a while, I do watch, like 60-year-old, career disasters or retirement implosions. My retirement exploded and I have to go work at Home Depot. And I think it's a lot like watching Cops, the bad boys, what you're going to do when they come in you. Because it makes you feel a little bit better about your own fucked up life. So sometimes I watch these things just to feel a little bit, better about my life. I don't know how long he's going to keep going. He's getting demoralized, but quite frankly, I think he's around.
Yeah, but he's been getting demoralized and threatening to leave.
Oh,
since
yeah.
I've been
That's
on.
the point. That's
It's
the
like
point.
sometimes I want to type a sandwich in a kerchief and tie it to the end of a long stick. So say, there you go.
How
Run away
the fuck
from
can you
home.
retire? How can you retire from a 2-hour living a
That's
job?
exactly it. That's
Right?
exactly
Because
it.
it's so exhausting.
Oh, Danny has it like fucking spot on. Like even Archie knows. He told me. He's like, I said, Archie, you're really gonna retire from rolling out of bed and literally turning on the computer? That's what you're gonna do anyways. The fuck, man? Like you're just gonna get paid to do it.
I know
like,
it is. Like, yeah, it's so fucking exhausting.
The
Business
answer is
has
never.
changed there, Tenzi. The business has changed there, but it's
Clyde, a good friend of the show, was
I love
asking
you
you
so
this
much.
question. He's like, "Why are employees who work at Walmart so incompetent?" Now, Terry does work at Walmart in Arkansas.
What, Terry? Why are you asking that question? Well, I think he means his coworkers. 'Cause, you're all getting paid $12 an hour, especially in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
That would be why. All right. Well, tell me,
No,
ABC,
he's
why
so
are they the
actually-
most hated?
why are
they
workers? Why are
Salam
workers?
alaikum, mate, bye.
Walaikum salam. I think
ABC.
this is hey Tan, hey Clyde, hey
No,
Mark.
how's it
give me the proper Eid Mubarak, man,
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, Mubarak.
and give
Yeah.
Danny an Eid Mubarak.
Yeah, I would. I would give him a hug if I.
3 hugs.
Were you
Oh,
guys,
see
were you
him.
guys, were you guys hungry? Were you in a band for like a month and now you feel better?
Mm.
So
Oh, we got
this
Terry.
show's very strange because Mark as the host is not looking down like he's doing his homework, and he's not repeating the same thing 5 times. What's going on?
It's much harder work. It would be much easier if I could just sort of do my taxes, read my colonoscopy results, look up where I can get old Chinese lady massages in the area with happy ending.
And you got to start the show with "It's over." It's over, Red Rover.
It's all over. Back the truck up. Work with me, not against me.
Actually, wait. Can I add the subtext to Terry's question though?
Well, he's on the
Yes.
panel now. Terry can ask it away. You can ask the question if he likes.
Oh,
Terry.
I actually. All right, never mind.
Terry, can you hear me, Terry?
Mr. Goldberg.
Why?
Terrence?
Mr. Goldberg. He calls me Mr. Goldberg, and he calls
Mr.
Archie
Goldberg.
Search
Mr.
Chesterfield. Why is Archie knighted and I am not?
Why?
Tell you,
Are,
you would kiss off.
Mr. Goldberg. Mr. Goldberg.
Yes, exactly.
why are employees who work at Walmart so incompetent? He asked without a hint of irony.
Clyde, how many people have you represented who were charged with shoplifting from Walmart?
No, that's usually that's usually a municipal charge anyway.
Really?
Also, and it's just like most people are smart enough to realize it's like if you decide that you're going to start a career of armed robbery, you don't start at Fort Knox.
Mm.
And Walmart is basically the Fort Knox.
I see. I understand. I dated this guy once who I really didn't know too much about his past. Very sad story.
Can you give us more stories about when you dated like girls?
Yeah, got none.
Well, that's a
You never
very-
get any of those, man. Like,
Okay.
In Spain?
No,
I dated a girl.
here we go.
no, back when you dated girls, did you just fuck them
Yes.
anally and just pretend?
I just remember that her sister's name was Diane, and I
I
liked
did not know her name, but you know her fucking sister's name.
because Diane was fun. And
He's a
mine,
bad
like my buddy and I were dating.
He's definitely a bad show.
My buddy and I were dating twin sisters.
Mm.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and his was fun, and mine used so much hairspray that it was like a helmet. It was like trying to make out with a football player.
Man, how do you
Was
go
it-
from
was it
dating twin
Pittsburgh?
sisters
Maybe-
to like being a gay man? Like
maybe
that's
that-
fucking that's the rock star life, Mark.
I had a
Epiphany.
slow awakening.
Epiphany.
Yeah, exactly. There was a Tiffany.
It was a Tiffany.
No, my
That's me.
it's like, listen, I'm not going to say I have no experience with women. I'm just going to say,
There's bad experience with
You
women.
have fucking kids. You can't say you have no experience with women.
I married a wonderful woman who I'm still very good friends with. We're traveling together later this week. We're going to go visit my mom. She's still really close to my mom, thank God. We share the kids and the grandkids, and she's a wonderful woman. And she was even wonderful through our amicable divorce. So thank God for her. She made my
Super chats
life
for you, Marky.
so good. MT super chat. MT85. Yes. Tan. More stories about ladies, not lady boys.
I mean, Curly wants a good balance of estrogen and testosterone, right? Like,
Curly.
you got Danny on the panel leading the testosterone. Terry Boston asking all kinds of Walmart questions, man. It's been a good evening.
Teddy, are you a good kisser?
I mean, Terry, you haven't even said a word. We don't know if you're even there right now.
I'm waiting for my time, Mr. Goldberg. Mr. Goldberg, Mr. Goldberg. Did you see the watches I sent you earlier? Now, I had an Edox and I gave it away to a best referee.
Mr. Goldberg, I've lost one of my AirPods and I need an even number of AirPods, you see.
I've joined twice because I'm losing signal, Mr. Goldberg.
Jesus God. You know what? I don't know if you people understand the reality of this, but Terry I love Terry. And Terry, if you're listening, I don't know why you're not talking, but
That is brilliant.
I
It's
love
because
you.
God loves us.
But why he emails me like twice a day with like links from eBay on garbage that he wants to bid on? Maybe I don't. And Archie never answers them, and I had to quit answering them because like it was just random links to auctions and eBay and eDocs, and I think he was very proud of himself for giving the eDocs to a homeless dude. And I'm thinking the homeless dude probably just wanted a sandwich or a beer.
It'll be in Cash Converters Day after.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't understand the accent.
I says it'll be in Cash Converters Day after he'll have sold it.
Could you put that in English? Say it very slow or in
Cash converters on his day off.
Oh, I see.
Mr.
Sorry.
Goldberg said, "Do you think I should actually buy this watch, Mr. Hey, Mr. Goldberg. Hey, Mr. Goldberg. Do you want me to light up my dog's eyes with my torch with my flashlight?"
Why is it when you try and put on a posh accent, I can actually understand you?
I don't know.
I mean, let me ask you a question, Danny. What does jellied eel really actually taste like? What's it
I
feel
won't
like?
know. Listen, you fucking had plenty of experience with a mouthful of jelly deal, Mark. Don't come here with that bullshit.
Well, okay. There's no need for me to be here anymore. I was getting ready to say the exact same fucking thing, but okay. Nice.
I'm not saying I don't understand you. Why are you saying you don't understand me?
Oh, fuck. Oh, the Brits are on fire. So one last thing, Danny, tell me how's the weather today in Essex?
Actually, Mark, if you hear the exclamation the British are coming, do you kind of take that a different way than most?
Oh, I've been to England. I had such a good time. Jesus Christ. Let me tell you what. There was the
British are coming. The British are coming.
They absolutely did. Yeah. And in fact, I was there when William was about 18, 19, and one of these guys was showing me around London.
And by that he means William the Conqueror.
and I was looking at this postcard, and I was like, "Oh my God, he's so good looking." And my companion said, "Dear Lord, you want to shag future monarch?"
So I got a question. Why is his name Cunt? He's not a woman, is he?
I'm just a cunt. That's why, Teddy. Teddy,
I think it's
But you can't. Hey, you're not a tranny though. So how could you be a? You can't be a cunt, can you?
Cunt.
No, you see, Terry Denny used to come on the stream. He used to play the
Yeah,
piano.
how do you know he's
then
not
he
30?
became a cunt.
How do you know he's not 30
So-
tranny?
Where the hell is Archie? Where's the master? Where is he?
The
I knew you were coming on, so
That was a good one.
He's in Vietnam.
Okay.
He's in Vietnam, Terry. He announced a lot of times that he's taking a couple weeks off from his exhausting schedule.
Is he still
Teddy, can I ask
alive?
you a question.
We're not sure, Terry. It might be you and me for the rest of the century. It might just be you and me, buddy.
Oh no.
Exactly.
Well, so anyway, so I got an update on the boyfriend, Mr. Goldberg.
Oh, do tell. Explain.
Oh, the one that can walk or the one that can't
With all
walk?
the bullshit that's going on with air travel,
Yes.
so he's decided to come on a train.
A train?
It's going to take him 3 days.
Oh my God.
Teddy, what the fuck are you playing at? This is a straight up scam, mate.
Well,
he's gonna get to airport and say, "I've got no money."
Yes, I know, but I can't help it. I love the bastard, okay? I can't let it go.
Can I just say, I feel like both of you are going to wind up in the rubber room, and maybe you'll get a joining.
Mark, you need to be more encouraging. Terry's in love, man. What is this?
Yep.
Young love. It's such a beautiful thing. Terry is in love with his autistic drug-addicted boyfriend, and his boyfriend is in love with.
Well, I think that this reminds me of a song. Take a look at the rail
Actually, the one is part Mexican.
from Miami to Canada.
The one is part Mexican, so he's actually cute. He's really
Now,
cute.
Wait, Terry, before we continue, we know your boyfriend's diagnosis. He's schizophrenic, autistic, but what was your diagnosis?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. They say I was normal so far.
Who said that? Nobody said that, Terry.
A London psychiatrist did.
Well, why did we go to the psychiatrist? Was it the voices or the rocking in the corner? What took
No, it was because I had penile problems.
you know what? I love your honesty. And who among us has not had penile problems? But
Well, I mean, hey, look, I took his word for it. He's driving an Aston Martin. I told Archie about this.
Guys, I don't want to bring everything down, but the word is pronounced penal.
There you go.
You're talking about
So anyway, so
penal
no,
colony.
since we do have someone here who is in this field, I do have an honest question for him. So, okay, how many of your clients have you ever represented for like possible theft at Walmart? Because at the store I work at, they're pretty fucked up.
I just asked that question. Literally, just asked that.
Yep.
But answer it again, Rancher.
No.
Well, Terry, he said that's not what he used. That doesn't come in. I know it's pretty common, Terry, and I was going to tell you about a boyfriend of mine, but Clyde said he doesn't deal with that very much.
Well, you know something? The thing of it is, okay, no. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like the best employee ever to work in retail, but it's like this, okay, though?
Well,
I would have rather dealt with perverted
you're
old men at fucking Harrods and rich snobs over a bunch of fucking incompetent people that work at a Walmart store that don't know shit from Shinola. I
Terry,
mean, these people could not literally survive a zombie apocalypse.
Terry, was your penile too big? Was that the problem?
No, it's because it had something to do with the fact that I had a mental concept with my penis. So, and that's what I was.
Who among us has not had a day?
You mean with your penal?
He's got a microband.
Yeah, no, we've all listened. I got to tell you what, that can happen.
But you know something? Ever since I gave away that watch, though, it's like all of a sudden all my shit over the last week and a half or so has gone downhill. That's not right. I thought if you did a good deed, the law would reward you.
Maybe you need to find that bum. Hold on. Maybe you need to find that bum, like bang him over the head and take the e-docs right off his fucking wrist.
Well, if you don't have it anymore.
Well, then you're going to have to go buy it back from a pawn shop.
Well, then you stay in Limp City.
What went bad? What happened since you gave away the e-doc? What happened?
Super chat.
Everything's been. I mean, look, my mom's been hitting me up for money and everything else and shit, and you know, because I gave her $1,000 this month to pay the bills, and she didn't fucking do it.
Watch collector, 1990. Did AC3 go to Vietnam? Well, I don't know because he's right here. How are we, darling?
Where's my fucking money, sir? Danny, where's my fucking money, mate? You got that fucking grand, you fucking owe me, you fucking cunt. Where's my money, mate?
Sounds exactly like you.
My name's not cunt though, it's the other guy.
He's talking to the other guy. He's talking to the other guy.
Hey, sir, Danny, where's my fucking money, mate? Got some jellies and eels, you know the peels, jellies and eels. Fucking hell, Danny.
Loose Tooth wants you to drop your PayPal.
Is it true you've got a bluesy?
So yeah, put your PayPal down so people can donate to you.
Well, I just had a big meal, so I gotta wait and see if I can finish this bottle of wine first. I mean, I've had a big meal.
Well, you know, actually, if you put your PayPal down, you might be able to get another bottle of wine.
Nice teeth
I bought 3. They came from Argentina. I bought 3. They're all red. I bought 3, and because I like, you know, I mean, I try not to say I'm an alcoholic, but I did have a hot toddy this morning, and it had brandy in it. So I mean, but that was like 12 hours ago.
Do you drink every day?
No.
Well,
Terry, listen. So I've been offered this new job. I'm going to get my current manager a bottle of Dom Perignon. What do you think of that, fuckface?
I have one in the fridge. A client gave it to me, believe it or not.
Well, we'll send it here so I don't have to buy one.
I just don't know what to do with it.
But here's the thing. Will he actually drink it or he just keep it?
Well, okay, it's a good
what
question.
about the Dom Perignon?
I should drink.
I don't know. James Bond always drank the 61. So, I mean, but that's expensive.
Yeah, but you're not James Bond.
No.
I don't know what.
No.
Can never pass for Bond, no. As much as I'd love to be him, I can't pass for
I
him.
need a special occasion to drink the Dom, and I actually, she also gave me a bottle that's worth double what the Dom is.
Yeah.
The Rothschild.
But what about the Don?
The Don Gioloid, you called him, you couldn't get him, so you suck. You suck.
Maybe if Tanzil calls him.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to pick up my fucking phone call.
Hey, I got to ask you, gents, a question. What will cleanse your blood, but also, like, make your heart all happy again? Like, is there a special drink out there to do that?
Coffee.
Well, no, I mean, not that it doesn't have alcohol in it. Like, I mean, what revives your system, like, makes you feel all happy?
I would probably say
mango lassi.
I would probably say a pure coconut juice.
Castor oil
Liquid
will detoxify you. It will take all the toxins right out of your body.
This is a good question, Terry. A lot of people are asking, how did you end up? You're obviously from England. How did you end up working at a Walmart in Arkansas?
He was a very, very
because I can explain my story if you care to listen.
We do.
Because he's got no education. No education. No education.
I do have an education, thank you. My father was a banker and he studied at Oxford, thank you.
Well, it was fucking wasted on you, wasn't it?
No, because I'll have you know, I studied at Berkeley.
Well, you might have studied there, but you're a failure to launch. You work in a shop, big boy.
Hold on, HR.
Look, why do you put down retail workers? I do because it's funny, because it's true. But no, it's not like that in England, and you know that.
So let me get this straight. You went to Berkeley, or that's I don't think that's on the same sort of level as my education. But you went to Berkeley, and what happened the other side, fuckers?
I used to sell cars. I don't know. I got out of it. It was too competitive.
Super chat, Terry.
It's a good job you went to Berkeley to sell cars. What do you make of that, 30, Danny?
I made a lot of money doing that. Thank you.
Hey, this is out of control, Terry.
Hey, super chat. Super chat.
Can you visit an airport so ice can be poured you? Right, Terry?
Terry's got his papers. He's got his papers.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Hey, Terry, how's your boyfriend? Has he been released from the mental asylum yet?
Actually, guys,
he's been out of the mental hospital a long time ago.
When did I lose control of this stream, guys?
All right, let me ask you a question, okay? Look. So I know, obviously, you're one of these South Londoner snobs like Nark is, but Nark is quite understanding.
No, I'm not. I'm from the southwest.
Wait.
From Doncaster.
Oakfinton Castle.
Okay, big deal.
What does that mean?
Okay, because you grew up on the upper west side and I grew up on the downside. That what you put me down. I understand. Here's the thing, though, okay? I still like you regardless because I am a Catholic Christian and I still like you regardless. If you came to my house, I would still serve you coffee. Okay?
You wait a minute, Terry. You seriously think I'd come to your house? You haven't even got a bluesy, big boy.
If you come to my house, I would still anally rape you.
I got a tutor.
I'm going to take you in my RS3.
Oh, the poor man's Rolex.
Road.
Yeah, that's an army whip, cause that's an army whip, cause
at least I'm never late for work.
Anally rape.
Clyde,
Lord of mercy.
Clyde, you're not helping.
What?
Okay, right,
at least it's waterproof.
Let's calm things. Let's lower the temperature for a quick second. Terry, you were going to tell us the story of your life and how you wound up here. So let's let him tell.
Okay. So anyway, so as it turns out, my father has been to America many times for business because I used to go with him. That's how I ended up in Australia one time. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay?
Yes.
So here's the thing.
Terry.
My mother is an American. He married an American. Okay.
Oh, just like Churchill.
So so they fell in love. They didn't marry. I lost my father.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Hold on. I lost my father 12 years ago because of lupus. He never knew he had it. Back then, they didn't do that kind of medical testing, so he passed away from lupus.
I didn't know he watched Harry Potter.
I don't watch Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe was quite cute when he was young, but that's beside the point.
What the fuck? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well,
Super chat.
When he was younger? When he was younger?
What, like 13 years old, do you mean?
Actually still young.
What the fuck?
I know that is.
What does that mean?
What, when he was 13 years old? Are you sure?
Well, how old is Daniel these days?
When he was younger? Wait. What do you mean when he was younger? What does that mean?
How old is he now? 40?
He's only 18 now. What the fuck?
He's not 18.
Yes, he is.
1785. This is for Terry to skip to the end. Terry, skip. What's the end of your story?
Okay. So, anyways, they were married. Love happily ever after and all that. Okay. Had my brother. My parents couldn't have any more children because after they had me, my mother had me. She had complications. She had a tubes tied.
Terry, let's not start with the sperm that inseminated the egg that became you. Let's start with, how did you get on that airplane to come over here and why?
Okay, so my grandmother, my last living grandmother,
As
asked
I
my
said,
mother.
let's not start 5
No.
generations ago.
Why did
you
for
get on the
fuck's
airplane?
sake? Why did you come over? Was it for work?
Why
Was it
did
for
you
a
get on-
boy? Was it for a bluesy? What was it for, big boy?
Exactly. Thank you.
We
That's
moved
the
in with
question.
my grandmother. Things weren't working out,
Did
so
you
that's
did you
how I
fly out of
ended up in
Gatwick? Did you
Arkansas.
fly out of Gatwick or Heathrow?
Super chat.
Heathrow.
And now, why did you get on that plane to Heathrow?
Because my grandmother, my last living grandmother, needed help.
Okay.
What, to buy a Tudor? To buy a Tudor?
Oh, I got to tell you.
No.
Huh.
Maybe you can coach the USA cricket team,
Super
Terry.
chat, the franchise clubs. Terry, give us the long version of your story. We're getting that no matter
Oh,
what.
fuck.
We're definitely.
Let me ask you a question, JR. How long has it been since you played croquet?
You're not even a Mr. JR.
Yeah.
I know that is.
Put some respect to my name.
That
So
was rude.
So the last time I played croquet was when I was in upper sixth. So what was that? 12 years ago.
Okay. So
11
then
years
would you consider taking it up again?
Is this a sticky wicket?
No, because I play counter badminton. I've got a wife and 2 children, and croquet's for pussies anyway. It's all about lacrosse, big boy.
Were your children artificially inseminated? I'm just wondering how you.
What? Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that?
Because
Why'd you say that, Mark?
You sound a little bit like a puffer, but then again, it's the English accent with the exception of.
The thing is, Mark, I had a good education, so this is how you speak. What do you think of that, Goldberg?
With the exception of this guy right here, but the rest of you.
Only because he studied at Cambridge. Who cares?
I feel like I might have hit a nerve. He got a little upset when I intimated that he might have tendencies. He got a little upset.
Why do you always talk about gay stuff, Mark? Like every stream is. Oh yeah, sexual innuendo. I'm not gay, and
Let me explain.
Shut the fuck up, Terry. I'm not gay, and I'm happy with my sexuality. You know, I wear pink. I've got a floral shirt.
With me, we would have a onesie time, though, wouldn't we? After a bottle of brandy.
Terry, true or false? We have
fucking bottle of brandy.
And we have
HR is okay. Me, you, and Danny went to Cambridge together. It's all fine.
Fancy a game of that game of chess.
You're the headmaster's grandson. I forgot.
Terry, do you and I not have gaydar, and does not HR wiggle the needle a little bit on the gaydar meter? I feel like he does. He wiggles it. It's like a Geiger counter getting near something, you know.
Mark, what are you on about? You wished I was gay. Unlucky, big boy.
Well, I gotta say, you have nice legs. We did see that online when you showed them off. However, then I saw your fingernails, which are chewed back like almost to the knuckle. You know, and that was a little turn up. I feel like if you touched my manhood with those, that like residual pieces of cuticle would remain on me.
No. But the difference is, Mark, to touch your manhood, I would need tweezers because it's so small. What do you make of that,
Narc would
Danny?
understand it. Narc would understand where I'm coming from, though.
I keep tweezers and a magnifying glass handy at all times for the kitten, just so he can, in case he wants to sex me up, he can find them. You have hit on my one true flaw. It's really the only thing wrong with me. My excessive modesty.
The other thing that's wrong with you is you drive a stinking Lincoln.
I don't. I sadly sold it.
Also, he has dropsy.
Terry, do you think Narc gives good advice?
Yeah, I actually do, because he understands a lot of times.
Wait, sorry, Danny, you wearing a shiesty? Are you wearing a shiesty shirt, Danny?
Correct, I am.
What a legend!
I'm not meant to be here.
Hey, I've got a question for you, Mr. Cunt. Are you the one that broke into the palace and you stole all the other underground jewels? Not the crown jewels, but the other jewels? Did you break it? You did, didn't you? You broke into that safe, didn't you? Yeah, you cracked it, didn't you?
I've got a question for you, Teddy. Are you a good kisser?
I try to be.
Now, Terry, you didn't tell us why you got on the
What the fuck?
You just kind of dropped the bottom line. Why'd you get on the airplane again?
I got on the plane. I told my mother I got on the plane so that way we could go take care of Grandmama, and she said it was fine.
And Grandmama is in Arkansas?
No, she's in West Virginia, so she decided to be a nasty old bitch, and so that's why we left.
Yeehaw!
Oh, country roads.
Black new
I belong.
Now, let me ask you a question. Which is more civilized? West Virginia or Arkansas, because I think of them both as places where, like they hang gay people.
To be totally honest, neither. And actually, I'll tell you this as well. It's almost like they all think about inbreeding here. So
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but the thing is, in either way, though, they wouldn't do it exceptionally well. So in neither location, Mark, would you really be well hung.
Well, I'd say Arkansas, but see, you used to be a cop, wasn't you, one time?
A cop? No, I was never a cop. Me?
Not you, the rancher guy. Wasn't he a
Talk
cop?
about Matlock over there.
No, he was the rancher was an artilleryman in the army until he dropped the howitzer shot.
Oh, okay. I thought that one day he said he was a homicide detective.
And he meant that he was a homicide. Super chat.
Yeah, because I'm always beside Mark on these streams, so it's homicide.
Sturdy Danny's beard has its own beard. Cheers.
Archie, I want you to read this back, Archie. I want half of this. I want $2.50 out of this, Archie.
Shake.
Yeah, I don't like
Harry and Mary.
Shake.
You know, they turn my dead off myself.
I don't like your chances. Danny,
Mr. Goldberg, when does Archie land?
That's a good question. He's playing it cool. I think he'll be in Vietnam. He's going to not Ho Chi Minh City. He's going to Hanoi. And he should be there tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm thinking.
He's like get on a plane with all the shit that's going on right now.
Yeah,
I got him special tickets at the Hanoi Hilton. He thinks it's the hotel.
I'm a little nervous about it myself because I'm getting on a plane.
Are we going to read the super chat or not?
Well, why would we? Esoteric 30 did. We did that one, Clydesy. Is there another?
Oh, we did. Okay, sorry.
Try and keep up, Clydesy. Try and keep up. Anyway, I'm getting on a plane myself, so hopefully it's all.
Have you ever felt sick when you got on a plane? Like years ago. Like,
I did one time. I did one time. Then I realised you were sat next to me, breathing on me, Terry. What did you make of that, 30, Danny?
Did you touch each other? Did you touch each other when they turned the lights down?
No, because I'm too tall. I'm 6'6". I can't even reach my toes.
Did you join the Mile High Club together?
No. The difference. I was in business class and he was in a cattle class. You know this?
Yeah,
I don't fly coach, you jackass. I fly business class. No, I don't.
You can't even afford, Terry. You can't even afford a seat. You're in with the fucking hodl luggage.
I can fucking afford business class. That's yours, you rotter.
30 Danny's beard has its own beard. Cheers, boys. I've read it twice now. Thank you.
Okay, now go to the other one. I just read one.
Now we have this one from Mac Lobster. Terry, do you reckon HR is a wee bit poncy? I kind of
no. Well, here's the thing. He puts me out like a nobody only because, so what? He would be flying first class. Who gives a fuck? And I would probably be flying business class. Okay,
No, you're cattle class. You're cattle class. This is how you speak. Can I have a bottle of water? It's bottle of water.
Does HR move the needle on your?
All English people talk differently. You know that.
No. I talk better, not differently.
I want a bottle of water, bro.
That's because you don't give enough head.
Terry, this is you. Can I have a bottle of water? It's bottle of water.
Oh. I need a bottle of water.
Hey, but this question is for HR, Terry, and ABC. Why is it that all the gay guys I met wanted me to cane them? They wanted to be caned. What's up with that?
It's probably because they were in the mental asylum, or blind, or neurodivergent when they saw you.
Or in public school. They all wanted.
What's public school, Mark? What do you mean? Do you mean private school?
What they call what you call public school here, we call private school.
Oh no, you mean state school in the UK?
No. He means
actually,
school.
I did go to a private school, but Mr. Cambridge there thinks I did not, and that's the thing.
You definitely didn't.
Go to a private school.
Terry, you definitely didn't. If you speak like that, you speak like you've got no teeth, and something's not right there, Terry.
Well, you talk like you got a pole up your ass.
Yes, it's a hockey pole.
Does Narc wear dentures, or is it just me that hears all the?
Hey, for your opinion, for your information, it's actually a Czechoslovakian up his ass.
Not a Pole. There's no more Czechoslovakians, Clyde. There's just Czechs.
Oh, okay.
Czechoslovakia is
She
like
thinks
going
Florida
on.
from Cambridge.
As a student of world history, I expected better from you.
All right, Mark, I gotta check out. I got some dinner, guys. I'll see you guys next time.
Zero.
How many rotis are you having?
Thank you for pushing this. Thank you.
Eid Mubarak.
Thanks for coming. Eid Mubarak. Happy Endu Eid.
I couldn't handle a 15-inch turkey wiener.
You couldn't handle the bluesy.
I'm sorry, what's it?
You couldn't handle a fucking 15-inch Turkish dick. You know you couldn't. You ran your ass.
Hold on, Terry. You told me you were a top. What are you talking about now?
I am a top. I'm talking like, look. Okay, you know some men out there in the world have a 15-inch
with you, I
penis,
don't
right?
feel like anybody can handle
Oh, why are we talking about gay stuff again? For fuck's sake, Mark.
Especially, ignorant. You
Look,
did this.
Mark. It's Mark and a bunch of Brits. What the fuck do you expect?
Can we talk about something else, Mark?
Let's talk about the theatre.
What are you going to talk about, HR?
Oh, look, I got my fairy cakes.
I want to talk about my new job.
In the theatre and ties.
I thought he was saying turkey wiener also, but I think he meant Turkish. Like hanging off of a Turk. Okay, tell us about your new job. How's that going?
So I'm going to be working in a nuclear power plant. And I'm going to be giving my 3 months notice in, and I get a car allowance, Goldberg.
The accent confused me. Working in a what?
Sorry, let me try an American. Nuclear power plant.
Oh, that's no shit. You and Homer Simpson.
Well, I'll be having more donuts, so I'll be the HR support on site for employment law. Oh my God. What do you think of that, Shiesty Danny?
Well, I think there's a good
Congratulations.
Will we have a meltdown?
Thank you, big boy.
I'll congratulate you, man.
No. But listen, guys, look, I don't want to paint the wrong picture here. I'm just waiting until Dad dies in a few years, and then I'll give up work.
Nice. Well, what about Mom? Is your mom still living? Isn't she going to get Dad's money?
And then, I've made an agreement with Mum. As soon as everything goes over to Mum. Hey, you're putting me on the spot. Shut the fuck up, Mark. When everything goes over to Mum, she's going to sign it over to me straight away.
You volunteered the entire subject. What can I say? It is weird, But I mean, as a true statement, it is weird when your parents get super elderly and they have money, and you think to yourself, "I want my parents to live forever and spend it all," and then you think, "I'm kind of counting on some of this, though."
No, I wanted Dad tomorrow, and I want all the money.
I want mine to live forever.
I'll betcha he's never driven a Rolls Royce.
But they're very elderly.
Yeah,
Harry, what the fuck are you smoking, Terry? Yeah, you got the boy. Oh God, here we go.
Oh God, here we go. Hello, chaps. Diddy Mao from Hong Kong. How are we doing? Yes.
Hello. Well, now we have a chance to sing on a watch shop in Hong Kong. Finally.
Yeah. Well, I'll finally come on the show. That's a funny thing. It's because I'm awake.
Well, thank you for showing us a little bit of hunkers.
Yeah, sure, guys. Are you well? You're all good. You're running the show.
Where are you heading to?
Yeah, man, you got this show. I can't hear too well because I forgot my earbuds.
You in the Hong Kong. You in the Hong Kong.
Yeah, the Hong Kong conquerors. I didn't think I was going live. I ain't got my earbuds, so I can't really hear you. I could give you some footage. Just down from the Kowloon Road. From the Kowloon Road. Yeah, so what do you say? This is Hong Kong?
Yeah, no, that's good.
You're not going to see Mrs. Lie, are you?
HR, have you considered smothering your father? Like a pillow?
I can't talk about this on stream.
Who's on? We got the HR Republic. We've got ABC, HR.
We've got HR, ABC. What the fuck? Where did the rancher go? You fucker.
Oh, dear.
He logged off.
The rancher off.
He left me here alone. How dare
Seti Danny was on as well.
Yeah.
You're surrounded. You're surrounded by damn Brits.
Yeah. Bloody pommies. There aren't any Aussies on the street.
Now, can you find a back alley with a massage parlor to recreate one of the old Pontus videos?
I walk in the road, shall I jaywalk? There's too many people walking.
I mean, this is a little bit of a
I'm just going to walk up to the Kowloons.
The camera's shaking.
To the Kowloon Road. Woo.
All right, I'm going to reduce that a little bit because I'm afraid I'm getting mildly ill.
Can somebody please tell Archie I came onto his show? He's getting a bit upset that I don't come on his show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, he'll probably want to have it out with you that you're singling him out. You're leaving him out of the meetup with Izai.
Well,
I'm sorry, I can't hear anything because I got no earbuds.
I'm gonna just mute him because of all that street noise. Plus, he can't hear us anyway to respond to anything. So, Terry, you're making a lot of street noise. So I'm gonna mute you, Terry, until you have something to say. Then just unmute yourself. But I hear a lot of noise coming off of your microphone. Tomorrow, I am due to go to the Tudor dealer to pick up something interesting. I don't know what you guys are going to think of it. I kind of do know what you guys are going to think of it. But I did talk to Bear Clooney today, and he not only really likes it, but he has one. So let's have your best guesses. What do you ABC, what do you think I'm going to go to Tudor and pick up?
Is it titanium? Oh. Okay, so you got the tampon.
I do have the Tudor tampon. And I'm a little kind of an interesting watch. When I'm going to go pick
the
up.
Blue Flamingo, whatever it's called.
Oh, that would be the Tiffany Chrono. Is that what you mean?
Or
did you mean the Black Bay 54?
No, the Chrono. The Chrono that's baby blue.
Well, you're getting closer, but no.
Ooh.
They have me in line for a land dweller, and they have one in, but it's for exhibition only. So I'm not entirely sure that one will go to me, or they may have somebody that they have to satisfy or allocate before me. I do think I'm slowly moving up on the land dweller list. So the Tudor that they're offering me is cool, and I like it, and I'm going to take it. But at least in small part, I'm thinking I just don't want to. I want to keep my buying history with this AD going because they've been very, very good to me. So what do you think, ABC? Come on.
Have you tried on the Land Dweller before?
I have not. I will try it on tomorrow when I go to pick up this Tudor. Because they're a Tudor boutique as well as Rolex AD.
Yeah, a lot of people say they finally get it once they actually try it on their wrist. So let's see what that brings.
That's exactly my friend, my contact at the AD is their general manager, and he's telling me that he saw them obviously in pictures, and he liked them. He goes, but when you try it on, he goes, it comes to life, and it's a much different watch in the metal than it is.
Yeah, I've seen Roger Federer wear one.
Yeah, I think those Rolex renderings rarely do justice to a watch. So, all right, but back to the Tudor. You still have not coughed up the precise.
Okay. So it's a kind of baby blue dial, Tiffany blue, whatever you want to call it.
I didn't say that. Rancher.
You said I was close.
Yes, I did say you were close. Hello, Rancher. I'm going to Tudor /Rolex tomorrow, Rancher.
Ooh, is it the pink, the Miami Chrono?
Bing, 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 bing.
The Miami Chrono. What's the Miami Chrono?
You tell them, ABC.
It's the pink one. Like Inter Miami, they have a pink uniform. Their jersey is pink.
Yeah, isn't that I don't know. It's something to do with David Beckham's team's color.
Yeah, he owns that team. And Leo Messi, he from the Argentine plays for them.
Yeah, that's when that team blew up, and so I think in cooperation with Beckham, they issued that pink Tudor in I want to say 2025.
Gotcha.
And what they said on their website, it said, if you don't like this watch, don't worry, you can't get one. We're only making a few. And so that changed recently. They have a collection on their. It's still not. If you look at the Tudor website, TudorWatches.com, And if you look at their chronos, it's not there. But then there's this collection called Daring Watches, and it does appear there, and it says that it's very limited. Chrono has, and it's like how much is it? I want to say retail is 6,700, and there's only a couple on Chrono, and they're like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10,000 in there. Now I'm not buying it to resell it, but all I wanted to know was if I buy this thing, how likely am I to be stuck with it for life? That's all.
Gotcha.
You know, can I sell this thing in 5 years if I decide, you know, I'm tired of it, and it looks like I should be able to move it along.
Oh, sorry. It's time to start the next bathroom break.
You just got back here.
I think if Messi is still playing for that team, there's a good chance it will hold its value.
Yeah, well, I don't know how linked it is now these days to the Messi Beckham thing, but it would be nice. I think it's a cool looking color. I used to jokingly call it the Pepto-Bismol because it's not a straight pink. It's a real particular pink. And it does look vaguely medicinal to me. So anyway, guys, what do you think of that? What do you think of the pink? Yeah, what do you think of the pink?
I saw.
You got the only exhibition lie. Bring them more donuts from MT85. Yeah, well, I mean, here's what they've told me. Although it's on exhibition only, and Rolex tells them that, Rolex will also tell them when they're free to sell it. And so they will ultimately be released to sell it. So the Rolex rep, you know, determines all that nonsense. So that's how that works, guys.
So when you hear people speak Spanish, can you tell which region they're from in the world?
Often, not always, but often. Yeah, I mean, I can distinguish. Mexico has different accents, but depending where it is. But Puerto Rico has a very, very particular accent. Argentina does as well, and so does Spain, most of Spain. But then there's a bunch of South American countries that I find it difficult to tell apart, such as Chile, Ecuador, Peru.
Uruguay.
Or Uruguay. Yeah. Which Uruguay is supposed to be one of the best countries to live in, like peaceful. And then, of course, you've also got all of Central America, like Guatemala and Costa Rica.
Honduras.
Yeah, and I cannot tell the Dominican Republic, Cuba. Cuba is one of the most difficult to understand because the Cuban, they eat like every half of the ending of every word, they eat the end of it. I can't even do it in English. Pero español hablan aquí y se comen la letra, and so they eat a lot of the words and letters, and it's a very unclear pronunciation for me.
A lot of glottal sounds, like
like the jota. In Spain, you have a lot of guttural. There's a lot of phlegm. You know, there's a lot of, a lot of phlegm in Spain. Why do you speak Spanish?
No, I've got friends who lived in Uruguay for about 4 years, so they speak Spanish to each other.
Well, of course.
So they still remember it. So I picked up a little bit here and there. It's quite similar in parts into French, like the numbers.
Spanish? Oh, you know, funny story. Spanish. If you can learn Spanish, Spanish is easier than French to learn. But like French would be the next in line, right? So I remember in college I was majoring in English and Spanish literature in both languages, and but I thought, well, just to vary it up a little bit, I would take French, and I found French. It was a fucking disaster because in Spanish everything, if you know how to pronounce it, if you can pronounce the letters, you could spell anything because everything is there are no silent letters. There are no combinations of letters that change the. So it's very easy to spell and pronounce in Spanish once you know the rules. In French, there's like no fucking rules. And the spellings are all nuts. And the pronunciation is all stupid. So I remember once speaking or doing my best to speak French in French class, and the professor lost his shit with me. And he said, Monsieur Goldberg, I could understand if you would speak French with a bad American accent because you are American. But you are speaking French in a bad Spanish accent, and you are all bad.
Oh, well.
But in
Thing
my,
is,
yeah, yes.
in my French class at school, there was a fellow student. He was actually quite good, but he made absolutely zero attempt to put on an accent. So he'd say, "Je voudrais un croque monsieur avec crudité."
You know, I meet people like that when I would be traveling in Spain or Mexico. I meet, people, Americans who speak like that. And it's very frustrating because they just sound awful. And if they would just have a slightly more refined ear, they could make an effort to not sound awful, But the Spanish are very patient with those people. I'm less patient.
Do you think it's, I don't want to say the word arrogance, but do you think there are some traces of, you don't give a shit about this actual language in the country that you are a guest in?
Well, first, any American who has taken the trouble to learn a foreign language but just can't pronounce it well is way ahead of most Americans. And in that case, I don't think it's an arrogance. I think it's just a bad ear. It's just like they don't have the facility to hear a sound and imitate it. The average American just goes over to Spain and starts yelling in English louder when they want to be understood because they think everybody should speak English.
Yeah,
So
they say the same about Brits and the Costa del Sol.
Yeah. Well, for the Americans, the way Americans go vacation in Cancun or Cozumel, that's the British go to the south of Spain because it's close and easy and the prices are kind of cheap for the Brits. So that's where all the Brits go on vacation, the way we do to like Cancun. And it's true, there's Brits all over southern Spain, Malaga and the Costa del Sol. I lived on the Mediterranean coast for a while in Valencia. And I learned to cook a lot of things there. That Spanish food is beautiful once you get used to it. It's beautiful food, but Mexican food is in a different class because it uses a whole lot more different kinds of flavors. And I remember in Spain, there is no spicy food. Very, very little. I mean, the spiciest thing they use is like a lot of garlic. But I remember one time taking Spanish friends who were visiting me here in the United States to a Mexican, very authentic Mexican restaurant. And as my friend began to eat, Mexican food, he said to me in Spanish, his eyes got big, like he's a foodie, and his eyes got very big. And I remember him saying in Spanish, "Flavor is exploding in my mouth," because he had never, experienced Mexican food.
Well, you've got a lot of Moroccans there as well in the southern part of Spain, so you've got fusions of cuisines. But
tis true.
What about? Do you know much Catalan?
So no, Catalan to me sounds like a mixture of German and French, with just a smidgen of Spanish. So
you can understand it?
No, very, very little. I'm a little better with Valenciano. Hang on one second, ABC. I'm going to leave you.
No worries. What's going on in the chat, everyone? Peru is very Mayan. Yeah, that's right. The Aztecs and Incas, those civilizations. A lot of gold around there. And never get tired of the pig. What a lot of horse pucky. Oh, okay. So there's a little bit of chat going on. I don't know how many people are actually on the stream, but it's been going for an hour and a half.
Sorry for the delay. Well, I was just talking to the electricians who are just leaving. They've been here for days. These are good guys. This house, I don't know, it's only like a 30-year-old house, but let me tell you what, I started to have electrical problems like I never had before, but all of a sudden, short circuits, crazy things going on, like bad sounds in the walls. So I called these guys in, and they took a bunch of things apart and went in behind the walls and underneath the house and things that are running underneath sidewalks. And they showed me all these burnt wires, things that even I, who don't know electrical work, could look at and go, this is not the code. This installation is just not the code. So when I saw the stuff that they started pulling out of my walls, I was like, oh my God, like some of these wires were like bare copper wire and burnt.
Yeah, that's scary. That's
You're-
very scary.
I was so lucky that this house didn't burn down, So even though it was this enormous, it was like thousands of dollars to dig this out, I feel like thank God, Anyway, the guys who don't fully understand this, Spain is composed of a bunch of states. They're like regions, right? And the Catholic kings in the 1400s, late 1400s, they conquered the whole fucking peninsula, and that their region was where Madrid is, and that province is called Castile. And so the language of that one little province, which was called Castellano and is still known as Castellano in Spain, only in Spain, but Spanish is called Castellano in Spain, became the language of the entire fucking country, because those kings took over everything, prohibited all the regional languages, and centralized Spain under the Catholic religion and their language. So when you go to Spain now, if you go to Barcelona, which is in Catalonia, a different province, they don't really want to speak to you in Spanish. They have preserved their own language, and it is nothing like Spanish. So,
what's the Spanish that's learned in school? Is there a standard Spanish even in Barcelona that they learn?
Yeah, they learn Castilian in Spain.
Okay.
In Spain, but I mean, most of them not. There's some regions in Spain where some of those people don't even speak Spanish. They only speak their regional language. But that was more common among the old people. So, the youth today all speak the language. But in a lot of places, they speak amongst themselves in their own language. And they don't like to talk in Spanish. But that's just changed over the years. What do I think about the Spain going after that? Well, but there were some there were some separatists that were doing like bombings and shit, So they had their own. I mean, I'm not an expert on geopolitics in Spain, but I can tell you this: there were definitely some separatists who were like doing bombings, trying to get their freedom.
Yeah, there's some Basque separatists, and that's more towards France, is that right?
That's in País Vasco, which is in the north. And you're right. It wasn't. I don't think it was Catalonia that was doing the violence. It was in País Vasco, the Basque province. That's true.
So I remember the name of the group ETA as well.
I think they make a lovely movement. But
I
think you're right. That was the separatist. I believe that was the separatist movement. So, well, ABC, I think it's time to call this, and I want to thank you.
It's that time.
It is. Let's go ahead and do it the way Archie does it, and thank the punters. We have Hurritan, Darth Nagus, Basil's Beazles, $10 from Red Hots, Dirk Diggler, Howdy from Texas, CB,
he's done quite a few today.
Very OG, and he could be our show sponsor. Watch Collector, 1999, MT85. Watch Collector 1990, MT85, MT85, The Franchise Clubs, Esoteric, MacLobster, MT85, who might just be the show sponsor instead. Anyway, guys, thank you for being on here. We're going to give...
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, ABC is a pleasure. Terry, you get the last minute, but it's got to be brief. What do you want to say to the punters?
Okay, so what did he mean, though, by what he said before?
Who's he, sorry?
HR.
I can't remember the last thing he said. There was all this talking over one another. What did he actually say?
Well, you know he's a fucking stuck-up prick, don't you?
I think he puts on that shtick, yeah.
Okay, so the thing of it is, okay, because you grew up in the lower side of London as well, right?
I'm from Northwest.
Northwest. Okay, so you get on the drift of what I'm saying. Okay, here's the thing. He, just from the sound of his voice, like, and like is talking about, his, like he's got this uppity lifestyle and all that, like he's been to Monaco and all that bullshit. Okay, here's the thing. I honestly think that he has to compensate for his lifestyle of having a small penis, because it's rather obvious to know of the sound of his voice and his balls. So he makes it sound that way because, I mean, here's the thing, okay? Look, if he had it, okay, he doesn't drive a Rolls. He does not, so he's so full of shit because all he has to
Terry,
compensate for.
did he get on your nerves?
No, Mr. Goldberg, he didn't. But here's the thing, okay, he has to compensate for other bullshit that is so not true. Because, okay, if he was, then he would have driven a Rose like every other English person out there. He would have either rode in one or drove one. He would have been to Harrods. He would have done things. So he doesn't exactly know what he's talking about. Just because you have a Rolex does not make you superior.
Well, I can agree with that. And on that note, we're going to say a fond farewell. Thanks for being
All
with
right.
us, guys.
Hopefully Archie will be on tomorrow and he lands safely.
Well, he's not. Yeah, I wish he would, but he said he's going to be off for a couple weeks. But
Okay.
we may have to do this now and again. But hey, join us again. We'll make an announcement eventually.
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds good. Take care, guys.
You too.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.